Hi everyone, it's Tina Phenomenal Beauty. So an unboxing and first impressions video. I actually just got the box today. There it is there, and through DHL. Now Artiste brushes, I ordered on the 22nd of August and I got it today on the 26th of August, and that's including the weekend. So pretty much through the shipping it only took a couple of business days in reality. But the cost of the shipping is quite expensive. I'll get to that in a moment. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this before I jumped into the box. If you haven't heard of Artiste brushes, I'll put a link down below. For me, I'd only heard about them in the last few weeks, and that's purely through, you know, seeing someone do a review or something on Facebook. I saw some photos and I thought, what on earth are these brushes? They look like the MAC Masterclass brushes. Now, if you sort of remember them, or you might even just know, oh, those toothbrush brushes, but they're not, they just, you'll see when I get to the brushes. But it's that sort of mindset that people get stuck in. But actually I asked them, and Artiste Brushes did actually collaborate with MAC to bring out some of those brushes. Even the founder of Artiste Brushes, Matthew Waysmith, is I think he's a former executive of MAC. And I was even at the Spa and Beauty Expo on the weekend, and I was just looking at, I was just browsing around looking at the booths, and Kaylin actually has a brush called the Oh Well brush, and it looks just like one of the either the MAC Masterclass brushes or the Artiste brushes. I suppose these are the original ones. I don't know how you want to look at it like that. I'll have to ask Artiste about the Kaylin brush as well. I'm not sure if they collaborated or what's going on there. I'll find out, but when I do a review, I'll go into much more detail about all that stuff. Anyway, let's get into the box. So it came through DHL. I've already just taken off the packing thing just to check everything on there, so that's already off. And I've taken off most of the outer wrapping. I just want to show you how it actually is packaged, so I can't wait to get in here. But the shipping cost, though, that's another thing. It cost $39.95 or so, just under $40 a flat rate to Australia, which is pricey, believe me. And that's a flat rate, so even if you're getting one or all the 10 brushes that are available, it's still going to cost that amount. The only thing is I got pro discount with it, so I asked them. Obviously I'm certified in Australia, this is in America, I think it is. But you definitely ask if you can, because I'm not not employed by a company and I don't have any published editorial work. I could only go for the student discount because I've sort of graduated within that time, so I get 15% off. So what I saved in the discount is pretty much what I paid in the shipping, so it worked out. And even if I did do a mail forwarder, it would have cost about that much. But anyway, opening it up, you can see it's got all the packing there. My son will love playing with that, so yep, there we go. That's pretty much it. So I've also got a cleaning system. I'll get to that at the end of the video, or after I show the brushes. And I assume that these are the brushes here. So let me just show you how it's packaged, and then I'll take it out and then show you. So it looks like that's a dust bag. It looks like a dust bag within another bag. So yes, I just took those out of the bag. So it is like a dust bag or something there, which is actually quite nice. Nice big bag. And it's a nice wipeable one. So I suppose if you wanted to travel with that for whatever, I don't know. It's huge. It's huge. Anyway, the actual brushes, I thought they were going to have like the little 5 set that I ordered. You can buy them all 10 separately, or you can get the 10 in the set. Obviously it's cheaper in the set. There's different other sets you can get, like eye sets, face sets and stuff. But I bought, like I said, 1 set of 5 and then a separate brush on top of that. But they're all individually boxed, so how cute is that? And then when I was looking at that Kaylin brush on the weekend, that had a little box with a little tube that the brush was in, I think. So anyway, as far as I know, they're separate brushes, but it's got sort of how you can use them on the back of the brushes. Okay, let's get to the one that I really wanted, the one that I was intrigued by the most. Actually, 2 of them. This is one of them. This is the number Oval 8 brush. So there's 2 really large face brushes. There's the 10, which was huge. So I'm going to open this up now to show you. Oh, and that's how it's packaged. Very nice. And you can see just from the back, okay, it does either look like a spoon because it's, silver, but it also looks like one of those sort of, I suppose, the kiddie hair brushes, those very fine sort of baby brushes. It does actually look like. So, but it's that mindset, I think, with the MAC Masterclass brushes as well, when I was reading sort of reviews and all that, is that people couldn't stop thinking of them as either sort of toothbrushes or like scrubber brushes, because that's what we have predominantly been using. You've got your long handle brush. I've just got one. My son's been painting with some of these, so this is, you've got the bristles on one end, so it's hard not to think of that as the right way. And these are more like your hairbrush style, or your toothbrush, which are like the smaller ones. or your sort of scrubber brush. It's hard to get out of that. But when I was thinking about it, I thought I'd give it a go. Some people say that they're good for you know, up close work. I'm short-sighted, so when I take my contacts out or my glasses off, you know, everything's pretty much like blurry, you know, from a distance. So as up to here, I can sort of see relatively clearly, but after that, everything's a big blur. I've never had a trouble applying makeup with like long handled brushes. How can we just differentiate them? Handle brushes, they're both handle brushes, but you know what I mean. You know, I thought I'd give it a go. So that's sort of stuck on there. Lift here to release brush. That's just stuck here, and then you pull it out. Okay, very fancy, but look at it. And I mean, it really does. I mean, if you didn't know anybody, you'd see that and go, oh yeah, dust. But it, you know, it really is that sort of style. And it's not, you know, most of my brushes are wood handled, apart from I think my Real Technique ones, which are that sort of metallic sort of handle, metal handle. I'm not 100% sure what it's made of, but these do feel, they kind of feel plastic, but this is rubber where it grips, and that's sort of what the MAC Masterclass ones look like. But they were black, and but they had the same design. The Kaolin brush is black. It's like a sort of a thicker black, thick plastic, I think, with that bit in the middle. So you know, looks very similar. But it was only one brush that they had, which I think was their small foundation brush. But this is huge. The number 10 brush is like, no joke, it's big. It looks like a proper hairbrush. But when I was looking at the videos, each brush, all 10 brushes have a demonstration video about sort of how to use it or demonstrate. You know, it's more like, not like this or not like this, like you're scrubbing something, more sort of like that around the face. This is for foundation, powder. They're all synthetic bristles. And some people say it's great for, you know, decolletage or sort of body, you know, work. But I thought for my face shape, it's quite large. This would be quite good as well for sort of powder, setting powder. But the big brush looked like, when they were using it, I was watching people use that big number 10 brush, a lot of the bristle, or half of the brush wasn't really touching the person's face at any given time. And even it would probably only be good if you're doing sort of stuff on the body and that, like if you're doing artwork or I know special effects or something would be great, but I don't sort of do that. And I thought, as beautiful as that number 10 brush looks, I'd probably just have it sitting out just because it looks good. But this is where it actually would touch the surface of my face much better. So number 8. Whoa. They say they're very soft. On the side it quotes how many bristles sort of per brush, but yeah, it's very soft. Wow. Oh my god, it doesn't feel like any brush that I've got. It's so it is so dense. And you can see it is very dense. I'm just sorry, I've got lighting, natural and, you know, artificial lighting because of the it's raining today. But very soft. Obviously I'm going to deep cleanse them. I'm going to use that cleaning system to try them, so we shall see. Like, oh. But I mean, I know that the traditional thing is with synthetic bristles, they're great for liquids and stuff like that, and natural fibers are great for you know, powders and the like. So we shall see. Anyway, I'm just going to grab them randomly. The next one's this oval one, oval 3 brush. So this is the one I got separately. All the other ones came in the set. I'll put the name of the set down here. So this brush was 52, and I believe the large one, the huge one, was 62 or something like that. So this is 52, I think USD. And then the Elite Mirror Collection was the 5-piece, and that was 135 together. I'll put links down below so you can check them out individually, but that as the 5 brushes. So they're not cheap. I'm actually going to be doing a brush series as well, which is another reason I was thinking to try these, where I'm comparing brushes, similar brushes. Like I'm going to be doing my crease brushes shortly, and I've got low and high end in there. So I'm happy with the $2 brushes. I'm happy with, you know, expensive sort of brushes, but I'll be doing, you know, series going through similar brushes, natural, synthetic, mixed fibers, all that sort of stuff, and low and high end. So anyway, so this one, oval 3 brush. The packaging does have that wow factor, but there it is. And this, like they were, it could pretty much be for anything, depending on your face shape, texture, etc. You know, you could use it for, you know, lid eyeshadow. You could setting under there, concealer. Concealer around here, or corrector, you know, name your name the thing. I'm just looking at the thing. It's got in here China, so I'm guessing, I don't know whether the whole brush is made in China or it's constructed in China, whereas the kaolin brush was made in, it's got PBT and nylon with the bristles, and the actual brush was made in Korea, but this looks like China. Yeah, made in China, so I assume the whole thing is made and constructed in China, made with Cosme fiber, animal-free beauty. So yeah, because it's synthetic. So that's number 3. One that I really did want, and I sort of worked out just a little bit cheaper to get the set, was this one, and this is the Linear 1 brush, and I thought this would be great for eyebrows. As you can sort of, I think you can guess why. So I've just got them right here. You know, sort of brushing the product through or around, or, you know, concealer around if you sort of want to blend it, even under the eye, or I think they were showing also setting your liner, or if you got powder, whatever, you know, whatever your thrill is. So that's that one. Next is a Circle 1 brush. This really does look like a dentist tool. It really, I mean, it's really that silver handle. They probably just wanted to set themselves apart from other sort of brushes on the market, the look of them. But it really does look like a dentist tool. There's that mindset you get to the dentist. But this, they were saying you could do, as you do some of the rounder ones, you could do like in your crease. You could sort of set whatever, or you could do highlight. Yeah. But it does, doesn't it? The next one, Oval 4 brush. So this is the Oval 4 brush, and this is the Oval 3 that I showed. You should see the difference. It's just, I guess twice as big, the actual head of it. Again, this one, depending on your eye shape and that, you could use it around the eye, you could use it for concealer, yeah, even highlight, you know, really depends. I don't know why I was putting them back in the boxes, but I know I'll cleanse them. I'll try that cleaning system. Oh gosh. Ugh. And lucky last is the Oval number 6 brush. And this one they were suggesting was great for foundation, like, you know, your liquid foundation or blush. Sort of see why. And this is the one that looked, the kaolin one that I keep going on about, looked just like this, but it had a black handle. It looked like one of the MAC brushes. Which is why I was tempted to get it. It was $30 at the show, or 28. I think it is 28 USD or something. But again, watch the video if you're intrigued on the videos, sort of how to put it on. It's sort of like a gentle sort of pulling motion, rather than a, like, you know, like you're trying to clean a pot or something. It's like, you know, but you know, watch those. But that's that. They all feel very soft. Cosme fiber. I have to look into that. So interesting. The only thing I can sort of feel is they don't feel, I'm used to my sturdy sort of, I don't know, for some reason these just feel sturdy, and they're obviously wood, most of these are wood, but with this it really does feel like a toothbrush. I can understand it's not just the look, but the feeling, the construction of the handles are very, yeah, interesting. The lady at the show said they washed those brushes, you know, shampoo, whatever, you know, anything, whereas these ones suggest that you use the foaming thing, and there's a little pad as well. I think the whole 10 brush, I'm sure I saw it comes in a big, like it comes, you know, in just one box and all that sort of stuff. You wouldn't want to get 10 of these boxes. It's great as a, you know, a couple for a gift or something. They do have that sort of wow factor, because it's different. It's all sort of, you know, different. I'm not sure how the MAC ones are packaged in it. So this is called the starter set, and you get this little pump cleanser, brush cleaning foam, and this little pad, and it was $30. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, come on. It's like a little proper pad with the microfiber thing on the top. And I thought, oh, look, you know, I give it a go. I want to sort of review it, try it and that, and test it, see how it goes. I might as well get the thing to go with it. But of course, I think my Designer Tools cleanser would probably sort of do the trick as well. And also just, you know, get like a microfiber pad or something like this. But they're going on about antibacterial sort of things in there or something, I'm not sure. This is alcohol free. This is made in the US at least, whereas the other ones are made in China. Anyway, let's just do a little thing. So it's, I was watching the thing, you do a couple of pumps. Oh wow, it's like oops, on the pad, and then just sort of bring it around. And I think when they were showing applying products like powder products, they sort of, you go in there. And I was watching they sort of go like this, whereas, you know, with traditional brushes we're used to sort of going in and you go pat, 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 tap, 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 do your thing, or you can sort of just do it on the side of the bristles, depends what you're doing, or the swirl, like we do that with the other ones. So they suggest this is great for, you know, spot cleansing and stuff in between, but we'll see. It has a nice fragrance. You don't really need fragrance in them. So how does it dry if it's on that? I don't know. Interesting. But a big thing about letting things sort of air dry in direct sunlight and all that sort of stuff, and keep it all fresh because you don't want sort of mold and all that growing on there. But I think they were saying antibacterial on there. But like I said, when I do the review, I'll go in more about all that sort of stuff. I just wanted to sort of do an impression, and yeah, I'm sort of impressed. It does that. It was already really soft, but I wanted to try it. But I mean, I must admit, if I was just going to get one of the brushes, just for the look of it, it would have been the Oval 10 brush. But probably for usefulness was probably this one. I think was going to be great for, I'm thinking, setting my liner. My son's very excited. He's loving the packaging, my brows and stuff. And so yeah, very, very, very soft. So I will try them. I look forward to just giving them a go. And obviously I'm working through that brush series as well. I'll put all my other videos about brushes and reviews and demos and all that down below that I've got in the meantime. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have tried, these, let me know what you think. If you've seen them, what your thoughts are. If you've tried the MAC Masterclass brushes, if you even tried that Kaolin brush, please, please, please let me know. Or if there's there must be other ones out there on the market. That was just a fluke. I walked past the stall and my eyes zoned in on that brush and I'm like, what the? Because I was thinking about it as well with these brushes, like, oh goodness gracious, you know, getting out of that mindset of it being a toothbrush or, you know, like a dentist's tool or a hairbrush or the look of a scrubber brush, is that back in my parents' day, even my brother's day, there were the little cases, like little cases of mascara. It was pretty much looked like shoe polish, and it was a little scrubber brush. Looks like some of the eyebrow brushes that are out on the market. You know, it's just a straight brush with the little bristles, or the old school toothbrushes look like that, and you sort of brushed it and sort of, you know, applied it to the lashes. And mascara tubes and applicators have only been out for the last over 50 years. They're not, you know, new, but you know, things change. I don't know. Things come and go. I don't know. So it's just getting over that mindset of this style sort of brush when I'm using them, and not to sort of do this or you know, try and use it like a brush or something. So we'll see how I go. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.